Today, you're going to learn about one of the best painters, I think, like ever, dude. He was so good, like, I'll show it to you later. But as a teaser, I'll say he was both a member of Académie Paris as well as Royal Academy in London. But I'll show you his work a little bit later because I want you to meet the guy first. And this is going to be a wild run. So buckle up and prepare for liking this stupid video. Adolf Friedrich Erdmann von Menzel. That was a long name. He was born in 1815, died in 1905 at 89 years old, and he was a German painter. Yeah, that's German Adolf that actually succeeded in arts. And I think I've got to thank his dad for having like lithographic print shop, because Adolf at age 12 had his first exhibition ever. And displaying the work that early gave him some confidence in arts. And I don't like to think what he would choose as a career path if he would not got into arts, because this is one mad looking mofo. Just look at him. But he had a good reason though for looking that grumpy. He wasn't really party type of a guy. He actually was apparently in like antisocial club because of his looks alone. And I'm not even talking about the grumpy face, although the grumpy face wasn't probably like helping, but his head was supposedly quite large, and he himself was quite short, being 137 centimeters or 4 foot 6 inches, which is really tiny. And he was not a little person. I mean, he was a little person, but not in that way. You know what I mean? I don't want to piss off little people because he wasn't even a real one, and look how pissed off he looks already. And even some poet from France in 1880s described him as no taller than a coursier guards, bednecked with pedants and orders, not missing a single of these parties, moving among these personages like a gnome, and like the greatest infant, the terrible, for the chronicler. But Adolf was quite old at the time. I imagine him being grumpy at that age. But fuck that. He didn't do looks maxing on himself. He put all the stats into his art. He was mostly known for drawings, paintings, and etching. And no, it's not that incel shit. It's basically like carving in metal and then printing that onto paper. And by the time he was 14, he was contributing illustrations for publications. And man, 1800s were crazy times. Because I bet all you did at 14 was just wonking. And Adolf was making a career as a printmaker. And again, I gotta thank his father for having like printmaking shop, because he would 100% end up as like a chimney cleaner. And at 17, he was forced to take the business because of his father's death. But his father apparently didn't really liked Adolf's taste in art, so fuck that guy. At 18, he studied briefly at Berlin Academy of Art, but he really just hang around and drew from like sculptures and stuff like that. The stuff that was just laying around. He was like, oh, that's cool looking, I'm gonna draw that. In the same year, in 1833, he published his first album of print work of pen ink and drawings curved onto stone to illustrate Goethe's little poem, this German name. I mean, he kind of popularized wood engravings for like whole Germany, mostly through his work in the history of Frederick the Great. Just in between 1839 and 1842, he made 400 drawings. And now we're gonna talk a little bit about those drawings. All right, so let's start with piece that popularized this type of technique in Prussia. So I found this really high quality image here, and just look at the details here. Oh my fucking god, dude. Like, I can barely believe it's fucking possible. And it's not only just like drawn on paper and shit. Nah, 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 dude. this is print. So he probably carved that into something like wood or even metal. I mean, look at these details too. Like, oh my fucking god. This mofo ugly. But look at this. I'm pretty sure it represents something, but I am just like awed by this, and I'm extremely impressed with that work on its own. I don't even have to like know what's going on to know some deep shit. Okay. So I've got another one. This is just unmade bed, but the details here are just so goddamn amazing. Like you can feel that this cushion is fluffy. That all of these elements, you can feel them. You can even hear them. And like you can tell he had some mad observation skills. Just look at those crooks here. Here, it's a little bit more white. I wonder if he used something on that. Probably, because I think the paper is kind of like yellow. Or maybe not, I don't know. So, let's move on to some other stuff, like drawing-wise. I love these portraits. They remind me of these, kind of like portraits from like 1980s. But I also love this guy here with the hands. I mean, just look at that. It's so tiny. The fuck frame is so huge. He mad. But overall, just look at the entire piece here. Just the hands here. Like, there's another hand here. Barely there, but perfect. His face, huge here. Like, damn, you can see he studied his face. And he did good. This is like 5 minutes and like 30 minutes or some shit. And 3 seconds, I presume. Because the dude is that good. Look at it. Just this eye here. Oh my god. This eye alone. And the eyebrow. The perfect face shape. And the shadow here. And you can tell that the shadow was drawn within like a fucking 5 seconds. He knew what he was doing. This one I really, really love. This one is black chalk. Okay, this is a chalk drawing. All of these colors are different colors of chalk. So, yeah, this piece, I love this. Look at the way this folds here. Also, these folds kind of flat, right? Because there's a light source here. It's just like singular stroke, 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 stroke. That's it. God damn it. And look at the fucking this part. It's all blurry as it should be because it's like moving and shit. Like whole hand is kind of blurry in here, including the top part. All of that is just flowy. It's moving. Some of the parts are stiff still. This is caught in air, but this is just like mad observation skills. This is just like figure studies. So pretty good observation skills by that one. Bowling. Oh my fucking god. Wait a second. I didn't saw that painting before. I'm seeing this for the first time, or rather the drawing, and I gotta tell you, I'm in love with that. Not only it's like squiggly all over the place with like random shapes, but also the coat is so fucking perfect. It is shiny. Oh my god. It's a leather coat. Oh my fucking god. This guy is invisible. Another one with zooming for the broken jug by Heinrich von Kleist. I presume Heinrich is the one holding the mirror, and this one is like a patient that broke the jug, I guess. But again, we are struck with the details. Oh my fucking god, you can see everything in that face. And all of that matches perfectly with all of that here. This face also, I mean, a little bit wonky, but I presume it's because of the fucking quality here. But the hand, look at the hand here. And the shorts was just like 2 fucking seconds, done. He didn't even thought about it. He was just drawing. How did I know that? I mean, come on, dude. Just look at it. You can see, like, those were singular strokes. He didn't even bother with, like, erasing shit. And now you're all drawing on the iPads. deleting fucking layers. And the dude was just like, oh, that's a fucking cool sculpture. I'm just gonna draw it perfectly 1-to-1 because why the fuck not? Look at this face here. I would like to see that in person. Most likely to hold it, but I know they won't allow it. Just look at this tiny rose here. Those details. Oh my fucking god, I'm freaking out here. And this also, it's just like 3 lines, that's it. He was just amazing with that. Oh, the broken jug again, but this time I think it's like a print of that. Different design. Again, with the face in the mirror. This time our doctor looks better. There are some scissors here. The motherfucker looks crazy. I have to say, he looks mad as fuck. But yeah, the dude broke the jug. Was that his father there? A little baby sleeping. No, I'm fucking around, but look at these things here. He was a master of anything. Anything he was trying on, any technique. This is just perfect. Look at that. It's either charcoal or pastel. Yeah, pastel on a wooden panel. Oh my god. This is a vest of August the Strong. Damn, look at that. Look at this. Look at the details here. Every single crank and nook represented. What's hard is hard. What's soft, it's soft. You can feel that it's not that soft. It's heavy. It's like from really, really good materials. And you know what? It probably took him like 15 minutes to do. I am not gonna lie. That's probably what happened. Das Kopfe und Figurenstaden. So studying people, but I don't know what the fucking Kopfe is. This is fucking dope, dude. It's from around 1840s, and we have like 3 giant sky dudes that kind of look like redneckish a bit. We have his signature. Oh my god, those were people in the wind. I imagine he was just like studying people in bad weather condition or something, and fuck. And it was probably that. Maybe Kopf is like a storm or whatever. Well, look at that. This dude is barely even there, but you can see every single thing perfectly, including his hat that's just running away. And he's like, Scheiße. This dude is holding to his hat for his dear life. And this one is just like the back. Holy shit. Do you think those rednecks made the wind? Type that down in the comments. We have some landscape with like a church, I presume, in here. Yep. It looks like old German church. Some things, I don't know. That's a nice bridge though. And a nice person on the bridge. And other people that are fishing. Something smells fishy here. Haha. Because there's a church and there's some children. Don't look good to me. I mean, the drawing is amazing. I'm not saying it's bad. But look at the trees here. Those are just like fucking squiggly lines. They aren't even like attached sometimes. And I love copies like that. Like really, really high quality copies. Because, well, you can see how they did that. And that's amazing. But that's also what I do. I don't try to replicate every single leaf on the tree. And you also shouldn't do that. Just do a fucking squiggly lines. Because from a long distance, looks good. Right? So it doesn't have to be perfect. Look at the trees here. See that? We have squiggly lines on squiggly lines. But those aren't that random squiggly lines. From far away, they look like proper trees. Because the squiggling goes into the shapes of trees. That's how he did that. But damn, fuck. He had to have amazing observation skills just to see that. Because you have to see that in order to replicate this. And the dude saw so many fucking stuff. I cannot even like begin to explain like the shadowing here. This grass or whatever, the clouds. See, he didn't draw shapes of clouds. He just did like a blue sky with horizontal lines here. And he did some little bit of lines for thicker, heavier clouds. But you can see those are thicker and heavier just because they have lines. And other clouds do not have lines like that around them. Water reflections. Again. And just a bunch of squiggly lines. In the place of something that grows near water. Like these trees or this fence. thingy. So he was fucking doing it, everything with those squiggly lines. So he didn't even have to like draw the shape most of the time. He just knew how to do this. He saw the shape in, and so the shape probably in the paper as well before start to draw. What the fuck is that? A naked lady hiding on the church property? The fuck is that? That's weird. But, well, it's church. Of course, they up to some weird shit. Great drawing from 1844, so around 1840s. So, as you can see, those fucks didn't really change it that much. Look at that. Fucking hell. This is just nothing, right? As a space, as a composition, this is nothing. But as a drawing, this is fucking perfect. Because what it is, it's like an old building, basement and shit. Like some farmer equipment, some fence, but the drawing here, oh my fucking god. It's squiggly all around. So you can tell he had like lots of confidence in what he was doing. This one is just like a quick sketch, I presume. But damn, again, with like the oh my god, we have some horses here and some houses. This is just like a landscape, like a village landscape. And I'm using Google Arts and Culture right now. And I encourage you to go there as well because you can see those drawings and those paintings in high detail. And the website has a lot of them in good high quality. So you can look at them from really up close and just a random staircase with the tree here. Again, do you see the branch here? It's just like one continuous line. He had the shape in mind. He knew exactly knew what he was doing. I know I'm saying that like over and over again, but I'm so bamboozled by his fucking charcoal shenanigans because it's almost superhuman. So fuck yeah, dude. Okay. Damn, his drawings and print work is amazing. But in later years, he did lots of paintings, not only historical ones, like exact representation of coronation of William I at Königsberg that he was invited to do, by the way, by the king himself. Because, yeah, like the king of Prussia was a huge fan of his work, as well as Otto von Bismarck. And I know all of y'all history nerds are jaking off right now. But you know who also liked Menzel's work? That's right, another Adolf, Big H. He even used his work as electoral posters to win the election. But enough about that guy. Fuck him. But can good people appreciate his work? Fuck yeah, dude. Was he a bad person? Nah, I don't think so. He just had like grumpy face and was like introverted and had like rules and shit. I probably wouldn't like him as a person, but the paintings were amazing. And now we're gonna move to the best part of his whole career. And it's like the last one, and I feel like it's the one that's like worked through the most, although he was really good at everything basically. But the paintings are just cherry on top. I mean, just look at this beautiful work. All right, so in terms of painting, let me start with the painting that I saw as a child, and I remembered this painting for all my life. And this one time, my friend randomly sent this book because she was in Germany, and the book was about German artists. And I saw a glimpse of that painting, and I was like, yo, send me the name of the artist that painted it. So she sent me that, and that's how I found him after like more than a decade. I finally found that guy, and look at this. This is so beautiful. I remember seeing this maybe even like 2 decades ago. I remember seeing this at like 7 or 8 years old in some book, and I was mesmerized by that. And I am still till this day mesmerized by that piece. Because look at how perfect everything here is. Like the shadowing here, underneath the sculptures, the faces, the light is from underneath, and it's perfectly painted here. Every single damn thing about this painting is perfect, and it's called Studio Wall. There's gonna be another painting called like that. Oh, I remember also seeing this other painting with the same name, but it looks fucking dope. That's what I wanted to start with. And my second favorite painting of his is the balcony room. Cause like, I mean, just look at the damn details here everywhere. Also, it looks so flowy. Like, I bet you can feel the air coming into the room. Look at the mirror here. The painting reflected in the mirror. You can see people in the painting even. Oh my god, look at those paint strokes. And the door. Look at how he did that. There's some glass underneath here that coming through. And you can see it's like a fast painting. Look at the wall here. Oh my god. Look at the light. This is just too fucking good to be true. And I am so goddamn happy that this all exists. That this guy did what he did. Cause damn, dude. Right next to it, we do have like these trees here. And I mean, just look at that. Look at the branches here. The leaves. Like pop, pop, pop. Like fucking Bob Ross did with those weird brushes, you know? Similar thing. Oh my fucking god. Look at the building here. You can see the workers, and the workers are barely there, but you can visibly see every single part of them. Despite that, there are just like dots of paint, like 3 or 4 dots of paint per person. That's it. Amazing. You can see how they are building the roof here. Here are some people like chilling. There's a horse running around, and the horse is a little bit blurry because it's on the move. And oh my god, the details here. Look at the water. Berlin Potsdam Railway. OMG. Look at Berlin in the background there. So much fog or smog or both. I don't know. But look at the light. You can see it's like really, really early in the morning. Look at the train here. There's some cards. Again, just 1, 2, 3. That's it. That's the whole card. 3 brush strokes, except these in the front because it's like 1, 2, 1, 2. That's a fucking card right there. But it also looks perfectly. Look at this house here. I don't know if it's being built or whatever, but looks good. There's even some flowers in here. But also look at how soft the engine fumes look. I mean, no wonder he was a part of a Berlin Royal Academy. There's even like this tiny dude here that opened the tracks. Oh my god. The iron rolling mill. Modern Cyclops. What the fuck? I just love this piece. Just look at it. The details here, if they're gonna load, oh my god, it's so amazing. Look at the expression on their faces. Look at the muscles here and here. Like every single detail is captured perfectly. Even look at the wrinkles at his wrist here. Damn. Fire. Sparks flying all over the place. Damn, the machine is perfect. Look at the crowds there. They're working here, they're eating. She brought them food because there's like a food break, presumably. It's like machine. Look at the roof. Look at the light on the pipe here. It looks so goddamn real. You can almost forget it. You're looking at painting. But then again, we have like the soft light coming through here. Here we have visible brush strokes, so you won't forget you're looking at a painting. Look at the smoke. Oh my god, the smell had to be horrible there. So much smoke inside, so much fire, but people are working. Someone is like cleaning themselves here. Like, dude, this is so amazing and so detailed. Like, look these things. Every single teeth of the wheel is represented. Hook, the chain. I cannot. Look at this guy's face. He has light from that fire, but also has light from probably like outside. Both blend perfectly. This one's drinking beer. I mean, it's industrial times in Germany, so probably not many rules yet. This one is, I think, unfinished, and I love it because it's unfinished. Oh, he scratched some people out. Oh my god, this one. Oh, this looks so fucking cool though. Like, it looks better than the regular painting for some reason. But I presume it was like they ordered the painting and then they were like, no, he's a traitor, fuck that. And he had to make a new painting and he never finished that one. Yeah, there's so much thing about it, so you can read about that. The dinner at the ball. 1878. Another full of details. Unfortunately, we don't have that good of a copy here. Look at her smirky face. She just made fun out of someone and she's just laughing her ass off. Or maybe he's like a fucking cock and she's like laughing at him. I don't know. But you can clearly see everyone has different expression. Everyone thinks about something different. This painting is alive, dude. Like I hear the noise there. I hear the noise in the room. Like look at this lady. She's like almost like posing for the picture, and it would seem like this one is holding a phone to take a picture, but no, they didn't have the fucking phone back then. So they just probably stopped to say hi for to like a fucking princess, which by the way has a freckle on her shoulder. Like this type of details, dude was crazy. So many people, so many foods. They carry plates with foods. You have waiters here and there. You have like some rich assholes laughing their asses off. The one is drinking. Like, you can see everyone is like having their own party out there. Bon appetit. You fucking in general or some shit probably. I don't know. Look at her dress. Damn girl, you've got a fine dress here. Look at the chandelier. Oh my fucking god, dude. All of those details here. You can tell this is glass. Or not even glass. This is like probably like diamonds and shit. And look, there are some sculptures here on the wall everywhere. It's like a king palace. You have the huge mirror in the center with some sculpture. Oh my god. Oh my god. No one should be able to paint that well. The bedroom of the artist in Ritterstraße. OMG. It's so bad that we don't have a better copy. Though, just look at that. How smooth it is. And look through the window. You can clearly see every single building, every single apartment. There's some sculptures here, like the reading and working space. He had some flowers in a pot. That's his bed. That's again represented perfectly with like the softest looking cushions on top. You have like some mirrors and shit. Good one, good one. But look through the window is like I think the best. This is like a living room of his sister. Just look at light on her face. Perfect. The coronation of Wilhelm the First at Königsberg. I've mentioned that. So he did exact copy. Every single person that's there was there the whole time. Someone was looking at him apparently not good, so he also captured that. There's this other dude here that was looking at him. Other people were just looking at the coronation and stuff, and look at how beautiful and full of detail this is. And this piece, I think it did a little bit of like a controversy because he painted that without the regard for rules of historical representation for like kings and shit. He did exact representation of what was happening, which was considered I think controversial at the time because they had like rules and he was like fuck that, I'm just gonna take a picture basically. And you gotta respect that. You gotta respect men for doing such a thing. The artist's sitting room, look at that. Low light. You can see it's like evening. It's around like 8 o'clock or something. You can see some light coming through, but it's already dark in the room. There's some sculpture right here. Damn, look at the ceiling here. You can feel the textures also of the walls here. Damn. Oh, there's another one. Studio wall. I remember seeing this one as a child also. But damn. Also really amazing, full of detail. You can see like every single stroke here, how he did that, and be even more mind blown if you know what you're looking at. But look at the shadows here, the muscles. Not only the sculptures had to be perfect, but he had to perfectly represent them. But I think you saw what he can do and what he can see. Oh, this is a drawing, but it's colorful. It's his sister. But yeah, the dude was straight up mind blowing with what he was doing. And yeah, fucking check him out, dude. We going back to the rest of the video now. He told you what? He told you to subscribe? Alright then. Better do that or else I'm going out from the shadow. Fucking amazing, right? Dude had like the best observation skills I saw ever. Like you can see that he knows how to observe shit. I don't know how to explain it further. If you don't understand it, go learn some arts or shit. I don't know. But now that you saw those beautiful paintings, comment down below your favorite painting of his. But we're not finished yet because he lived for a really long time and I'm so glad he did because there was an exhibition right after his death and just on that exhibition alone we could see 6,400 drawings, 300 watercolors, 129 paintings, and 250 prints. Thankfully, he did so much stuff because he was so fucking good at it. Would be a shame if he would like live short or whatever. But also in his later years, he received the Order of the Black Eagle as well as being raised to nobility just because of painting. And I also believe he was like the first painter or like only painter that got the Black Eagle stuff. So, what did we learn today? I mean, even if you look like the meanest motherfucker on earth, that should not stop you from being like one of the best artists ever. And also that it won't stop me from making fun of you.